Well, in just 2 days will mark the 11th anniversary of the attacks of 9/11. ABC News has obtained a law enforcement bulletin warning of a lone wolf attack. But noticeably missing this year, the warnings to be on high alert. ABC's Reena Ninan has been looking into that in Washington. And Reena, in previous years, terrorist chatter had typically increased leading up to this anniversary date.
That's right, Bianna. We've gone through color-coded alert systems, stepped up airport security, and law enforcement always remaining on high alert around the anniversary. But this year, the security assessment has changed.
As law enforcement agencies across the country prepare for the anniversary of September 11th, a new bulletin obtained by ABC News says they have been told of a decline in 9/11 messaging by Al-Qaeda, but they are warned lone offender threats are still a concern. Officials tell ABC News law enforcement will still remain vigilant, but these scaled-back statements pale in comparison to the climate before last year's 10-year anniversary.
The entire intelligence community have been on heightened alert.
There is specific, credible, but unconfirmed threat information.
Last year, intelligence suggested that Al-Qaeda militants may be preparing for attacks using car or truck bombs in Washington and New York. So why is Al-Qaeda quieter this year?
23 of the top 30 Al-Qaeda commanders are off the field, either dead or captured, in the last 3 to 4 years. So this has been, a pretty tough series of months and years for Al-Qaeda.
And while an Al-Qaeda threat has been downgraded, the threat of the lone wolf still looms. Recent domestic terror attempts from Times Square to a Portland parade and even this Dallas office building have been launched by single individuals.
Law enforcement officials tell us attacks by lone wolves are harder to track. Counterterrorism officials are much better at infiltrating terrorist groups.